Hello and welcome to our Dwelling on God's Promises prayer focus that covers October, November and December 2021. It's a little different and designed to give flexibility and focus and enable us to really get to grips with what God promises for us in the Bible. We all know someone at home or at work or in the church or even in school who doesn't always deliver on the promise that they've made. Politicians who get themselves elected based on promises to make our lives better, to make the area we live in better, and then they renege or don't follow up that promise for us. But God sticks to and delivers on every promise he's made. And I find that to be very reassuring in today's very much godless society. Sometimes people want to distort the truth. They don't want to listen to God. And so society is becoming quite difficult as a Christian to really engage with. So I would suggest that during this prayer focus, we let all that go away and we actually just take time to dwell on what God has given us in the Bible. So what I want you to do is to choose from the list. There's a lot. There's going to be a link to that list. There's going to be about 50 different promises available. And you choose what you like, really, or something you may not have read before, and read it, and then pause. Give God time to talk to you about that. Think it through. And then read the promise again, maybe out loud this time. Maybe choose somewhere different in the house to go to or wherever you are praying. Really do that 2 or 3 times, and each time read it, dwell on it, and ask God to reveal something to you. And it might be that the promise prompts you to pray about something. It could be about God providing all our needs, and you feel a real burden to pray for people who haven't got things, refugees or homeless people. And that's fine. That's the whole idea. It prompts us to try and act a bit more like Jesus would, to really care for people. Sometimes it will just resonate with something in our own lives, and it's good to sit and it's good to wait on God. I'm also going to suggest that you think about how you are when you pray. And if you're able, maybe change your posture. Don't just sit there. Maybe try kneeling. Maybe even try lying flat on the floor, if that's possible for you. And let God talk to you. It might be that you really want to hold your hands out and receive from God. Maybe you want to hold your Bible, the Bible that contains that promise. Anything that helps you to really think this through. And it might be that this is something you do prior to the rest of your praying today and every other day. It's a real opportunity to say, here I am, Lord, speak to me. Before I speak to you, before I give you a long list of things I need you to do and people I want you to look after and all my worries, I want you to talk to me, or to use a posher word, to minister to me in my need, in my situation today. And finally, there's something I think will help you, is to make a poster. There's a picture of it here. Choose a piece of paper, choose some shapes, write around or in those shapes some promises that are really resonating with you, are really helping you to learn more about how God cares for you. This is a very therapeutic and very helpful way to get to know more about God. You might want to do that more than once. You might want to write them down in your journal. You might want to give them a colour code and say, yeah, these speak to me in this situation. These promises speak to me in a different situation. So what you're going to do is really tailor your prayers over the next few weeks to listening in, to dwelling with God. I hope you enjoy this time's prayer focus.